Hey guys, it's Joe, and in this lecture, I want to talk about my version of MHWilds Endgame Bow Build pre-title update 1. We'll discuss the armor, skills, and the bows themselves. First up, the armor. I ran with a 4-piece Gormagala set to get the Black Clips 2 bonus skill. Secondly, I went for the Arcville chest piece for Witness Exploit 1 and the Deco slots. Now let's talk about Frenzy. Frenzy is a status element when inflicted gives us 10 raw attack when attacking large monsters thanks to our Black Eclipse bonus skill. And another 5 raw attack on top of that when cured. And another 15% affinity upon recovery. This would tie into one of our armor skills, Antivirus, which we're transitioning to now. For the armor skills, the main skills I will invest in is our Agitator 5 for the plus 20 vol and the 15% affinity when large monsters are enraged. Constitution 4 for stamina use when dashing with a bow. Stamina Surge for the increased 50% recovery speed. And, as I mentioned before, Antivirus 3, which gives us a 10% affinity increase when cured for Frenzy and makes it easier to overcome the Frenzy. Please ignore the 15% as it is not true in game. So both Frenzy and Antivirus goes hand in hand together. Antivirus helps cure the Frenzy status element faster, as I mentioned before, and also gives another 10% affinity on top of the 15 affinity from curing from Frenzy, giving us a total of 25% affinity. At the top of it, we get 15 raw damage to our bow. The other skills I want to talk about is mainly Agitator, and you're wondering why I don't use Witness Exploit 5 instead of Agitator. I just, as currently before our pre-title update 1, raw attack is the king. So I figured that maybe the plus 20 raw and the 15% affinity when large monsters are enraged is pretty helps us with our damage more. Even though being enraged is not always fully up, I'm pretty sure most of the time there will be. And I got Witness and then Constitution as always. We have Evade Window 3, which gives us Invulnerability Window, more iframes when dodging, especially when it's easier now in Monster Hunter Wilds. I got Witness Exploit 1 for the 5% Infinity when we can hit in weak points, and another 3% for wounds. Burst 1 for more attack and elemental boost when continues attacking with a bow, which is not that hard. Coalescence, which come with a helmet, gives a new elemental damage stats build up after curing from Frenzy. And then lastly, French Free. This comes with the boots. Not really necessary. Not really anything, but it's just there as a bonus. Now, let's get to the bow itself. So, what I have is, we all know that RTN bows, RTN weapons are the meta. That's the best at everything, especially with the deco slots as well, which is pretty good for bows, as this bow builds are mostly deco heavy. So, for the production, what I crafted all 3 the same element. For this case, we have fire. All 3 fire give us a plus 20 element. And all of the fusions, all attack. Raw. You want it to be raw. And then for reinforcement bonuses, ideally, most perfect scenario, all 5 attack boosts. But obviously, that is so rare, and as well, it's not as rare if you were to mod it yourself in PC, but that's on you. Personally, I would go for 3 attack boosts and 2 affinity. That's the most reasonable. I got like 2 or 3 bows this way. And for the skills itself, or the decals I put on, I got spread slash power shots, spread 3, crit 3 for more attack boost, and an elemental with bandolier. This will help me. This bandolier shot will help increase affinity and attack power of the 4th and 6th shot when shooting coatings. Here's are the skills. Here's the decals right on the left. Here's the total skills. Free feel to screenshot if you need to. Alright. So I'm gonna demonstrate how I will combo with the bow. So for instance, let me go to settings. And how it was every scenario should work. Like that. So for instance, now our bow, our stats right now, 30% affinity for the with the plus 15 right now with agitator, and then we got plus 20 raw for the agitator as well, and then a plus 10 as we're affected by frenzy right now. And currently, so scenario every scenario you want the cure frenzy on the top left. I just see there's a purple bar with two little purple circles. That's the frenzy icon. You keep shooting until it goes away, and you see a blue little smoke circle fisting boxing glove. That's what I would call it. Now that that's up, guess what? More attack plus 5 more, and another 15, another 25% affinity total, just like that. And now for the combo, this will go with Bandolier. So the combo I will usually use is normal shot, power shot, and then power volley. And then we have that's for all with the 4 shot. Now you want to go to just like that. I kind of messed up there. So 1 shot, power volley, dash, power shot, power volley. That's how you get the max DPS. And the last 4 shots, since Bandolier doesn't apply to the last 4 or any of the 4 shots, just recover. Maybe use a quick shot, recover stamina, or just do a normal shot, or maybe use that time to like run or reposition. That's fine. But like I said, full combo is 1, 2, 3, 4, dash, 4, 4. Basically, you gotta put like a shotgun. They were to call it. That's how bows work in my eyes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then dash again. Nope. Bow, just like that. All right. So another bonus tip or another thing is you go to decos. Obviously, the decos. This evasion 2 slot is optional. So instead of evasion window 3, you can go for flawless, another peak performance, more attack. You can go counter strike. You often get hit, for another raw attack, or ambush. Beware of ambush. I think it only applies to solo, as sneaking attack when you're in the solo is easier than in the multiplayer, because most of the time you either other hunters will either hit before you sneak attack, or they sneak attack before you to come to the monster. So this is really optional. You can go for a reg extender. You want more distance, but for to be honest, I'd rather have for more iframes since it's easier to dodge now. So yeah, that's it for this lecture. As always, please like, comment something for any feedback, anything with builds, any questions, or you want me to do other builds I could try. And please subscribe. Try to hit at least 10 subscribers, so start something small. Oh yeah, and also I have a Twitch. Twitch is at MHWilds. And we do have a Discord, which is I just started up around last week. You can both links will be in the description. And as always, I see you guys in the next lecture. Bye.